Hey everyone, okay, so today's routine or today's tutorial is a foundation tutorial for those of you that hate the look and feel of foundation. If you saw last Friday's video, and if you didn't, you can click here or it's in the description box. I mentioned about a foundation that I've absolutely fallen in love with, so I'm going to show you how to use that foundation to get gorgeous looking skin that is completely and utterly skin-like. We want skin-like. Well, not everybody wants skin-like, but I think skin-like is a very good thing. So we'll start the tutorial off with a little bit of moisturizer. Just going to apply this to the face, and I prefer one that has a bit of a glow to it. I think glowing skin is nice. So we just want to rub this into the face. Now this is filmed in complete HD, so you can see exactly what it looks like. It is uploaded to its capacity. So I'm going to take this stick that I was talking about, which is the phenomenal new reformulated stick by Bobbi Brown. I'm going to be using this shade, which is warm beige, and I'm going to start with stripes. Now it looks like a lot, but trust me, you will see nothing. That is a good look, Wayne. That is a great look. I'm going to use a brush. I'm taking my brush, which is of course the best brush in the world. Number 13 is a round dome brush. And I'm going to do circular motions to blend this in. And I like to start in kind of one area and just work in that area and then move on once I'm satisfied. Now, the great thing about this foundation is that it's light to medium to full coverage depending on the amount you use and the amount that's needed. So what I prefer to do is go over and cover the bulk of the skin that needs covering, and then I'll go in with a concealer or corrector afterwards under the eye area, just buffing it in. And it just has, there is no way on earth I would wear liquid foundations or cream foundations on my skin out. I just don't like them. This is the one foundation I would absolutely use out myself because it just looks like skin. She did an amazing job with this foundation, there is no doubt. Now I'm going to use a corrector. You can, if there's areas on the face like the nose where you may need a little bit more coverage, you can just dot them on and tap and press with your finger or go back in with a brush, whatever suits you. So I'm going to go in with a corrector just for use under the eyes to brighten up, because I think under the eyes looks really nice when there is some brightness there. So I'm going to use corrector, Bobbi Brown. I'm going to use two because I've got a lot to choose from. But I'm going to take a combination of bisque and medium to dark bisque. And I'm just going to kind of mix those on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to apply them with a brush. And you notice that when I apply it, it's more on top of the cheekbone as opposed to right under, because I will blend it up with my fingers, if that makes sense. Now, patting motion, and then blend up and down and out. This gives, because I'm using a cream, liquid, sorry, it's not going to be really heavy underneath my eye because, you know, I'm 36, and if you're in your 30s or 40s or beyond, you'll know that you need brightness under the eye, but you don't want really heavy kind of stuff because it just sits and looks awful. So pat, and it just adds a little bit more brightness under the eye. We need to set this foundation ever so slightly. Now, if you have very skin that doesn't like foundation and it slips off straight away, then you can do the powdering first and then foundation over it. So you can watch the video here or look in the description bar. But we're just going to set it with a tiny bit of powder. really small amount, same brush that I used to apply the foundation with, and just make sure no creases. And you can see I'm just tapping it more kind of around the eye area, because this is where we don't want shine. Don't mind the rest of it. Put on a tiny bit of bronzer to complete the look so that you can kind of see that this looks like skin. It looks a little bit pale on me at the moment, but that's probably the lighting more than it is anything else. Same brush, going into a bronzer, lightly around the kind of temple area, just to warm it up. Then going down on the cheeks, and then the jawline. It just adds structure back in. And I'm just going to reiterate one more time that this is filmed in as high a capacity as is possible, which is high. So let me just get in close. Okay, so I have Bobbi Brown Skin Stick Foundation on in warm beige. I have under eye corrector on in medium to dark and bisque. Tiny bit of powder, which was the gorgeous Charlotte Tilbury powder, the flawless airbrush finish. And I have a tiny bit of bronzer on, which is faux tan. And you can see it looks like skin. There is nothing heavy about this. There is no way if I went out, people would know that I have foundation on. They probably would, because your skin is a tad too perfect, but who doesn't want that? It's one of the best foundations I have ever used. Liquid foundation, Ellis Farce, amazing. Stick foundation, Bobbi Brown's new formulated one. It's so good. It's not sponsored. I'd like them to sponsor me, but I don't think it's going to happen. But it's a very good foundation. I hope that you try it. Let me know if you like it. It's phenomenal. There is no way I would rave about something if I didn't absolutely love it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Must buy. All the information is in the description bar, along with that button that's just above the description bar that you click, and it gives a thumbs up. How strange. See you soon. Bye-bye.